You guys know I love me some good drugstore makeup, so let's just go ahead and get into it. I stumbled across this Maybelline glass spray. I think it's a dewy makeup finishing spray. Dewy, yeah. I stumbled across this at Walmart, so I know it says finishing spray, but I'm going to do it before because I'm a rebel like that. We're going to go in with the primer serum, the Prime Focus Hydrating Wet n Wild Serum. A lot of these products I have had, but I haven't been able to try. I did place some orders during quarantine. Maybe not new to you guys, definitely new to me, or it might be new to you guys and new to me. So I already did my skincare, put on my eye cream, put on my moisturizer. I don't have a new drugstore foundation because I don't know if there's any new drugstore foundations right now. At least full coverage foundations, because we know I got some shit to cover, okay? And then I'm going to go in with I Heart Revolution Strawberry Whip Pore Blurring Primer with vitamin E and C. I was really intrigued. Oh, shoot. That's separated. I was really intrigued about these primers when I saw them on Ulta's app. And I stumbled into Ulta the first day that they opened. But I wasn't expecting them to be that small. I thought they would be a little bit bigger. It smells so good, you guys. It really does smell like strawberries. When I placed an order recently on e.l.f.com, I ended up seeing their under eye blurring primer, and I'm really excited to try this. It kind of has like a waxy feel, so I mean, you guys know I'm all about concealers, and I love a good concealer primer. So I'll be back with my foundation on in 3, 2, 1. So I'll be back with my foundation and my color correcting and my concealer in 3, 2, 1. The new concealer I have, which again is probably not new, but new to me, is the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. It claims that it's waterproof and tattoo covering. It didn't have very many shades available, so I'm a little nervous this might be a little light. Also, the concealer I used underneath my eyes already is Tarte's Shape Tape, good old Shape Tape, in medium, and it's because I'm a little tired, okay? I know it's not a drugstore, but y'all gonna have to deal with it, okay? Okay. This is a little light. I'm gonna let it dry down a little bit. Now I'm just going to take a beauty sponge I picked up from Marshall's. That's not doing anything. Honestly, it's just like blending away. That's a huge claim for it to be waterproof and tattoo covering when I literally feel like it did absolutely nothing underneath my eyes. If anything, it just kind of created more of like a gray hue, right? Like, do you guys see it right here and like right here? Those are where I have like obviously dark circles, so that's a no-go. So something else I picked up when I made an order from Ulta was Essence's My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder Instant Blur Effect. So picked it up in 3 shades. A little excessive, I know, but it's just a little hard to tell on a phone. So I got number 10 light, number 20 nude, and number 30 medium. I already know medium's too. I think I want to use number 10 under my eyes and then number 20 around the rest of my face. So number 20 is definitely, it looks very yellow in the camera, or at least in my monitor, but in person it looks super peachy. It kind of makes me excited because it might be able to brighten up my under eyes without me having to use more concealer, and it also might, you know, counteract those dark circles of mine. So let me just buff this out, and I'm going to take this side of my sponge. I don't know how much of this to use, so I'm just going to kind of put like a thin layer. Ooh, that looks really good. I just looked down at my monitor. I really like that. I'm going to go in with number 20 nude now, very lightly, to kind of set my face. Kind of orangey, huh? Okay, maybe I won't do that. I don't want to be orange. Okay. So that'll probably be a really good setting powder when I'm tan. I'm going to go in with e.l.f.'s Sheer Tint Finishing Powder in light medium. I've never tried this before, so I purchased it when I purchased the Retro Paradise collection. I'm going to go in with this brush. It's a no-name brush, but I'm pretty sure I got it at Marshall's. Oh yeah, there we go. That's much better. I like to use a lot of powder because I like to use a lot of setting spray. I feel like it just pushes everything into my skin and kind of creates more of a natural skin-like texture opposed to just putting on like wet foundation and then leaving it there and setting only certain parts of my face. I really love setting sprays and I'm not shy with them, which you shouldn't be either because setting sprays will literally bring your makeup back. I'm going to use my good old Mario Badescu Lavender and Chamomile spray. Yeah, I feel so much better now. Have you guys bought any new drugstore makeup? I'm interested. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. I don't fucking know, but what drugstore makeup have you guys bought that's new? I really love because I want to try it. I'm really in the mood to buy makeup. Oh, let your girl know. Holla at your girl. For bronzer, I'm going in with Maui Matte from Hard Candy. This is a brand sold at Walmart. And I'm pretty positive that they repackaged all of their items into this really cute, aesthetically pleasing baby pink packaging. I love bronzers and I love baby pink. So they could not have sold me anything more perfect. I've never tried their bronzers. I'm going in with my Morphe 556 brush. That's pretty. It's like super subtle. Which, I could probably use something a little bit more subtle for bronzer. You guys, I want extensions back so bad. I struggle so hard to do my hair when I'm filming. It's ridiculous. I don't know why I feel like this. I feel like my curly hair is just messy and all over the place as well as distracting when I'm filming, and I shouldn't feel that way. I should actually be embracing it, and it just feels like less put together, which I don't know why. Has society brainwashed me into thinking that my curly wild hair is unacceptable? Because I low-key kind of feel like it. If I could just throw some extensions in it, it would make my life a whole lot easier. I don't have very thick hair. I have very thin hair actually, and when I go to curl it with a curling iron or do like really cute beach waves, it don't be looking right because I don't have that much hair. You see what I'm saying? Something I really like about this bronzer is the fact that I've blended over where I concealed with those dark marks and it didn't lift it or change the color. It just kept everything in place, which is something to take note of because when I used Hoola bronzer the other day, it totally made like this weird gray patch over that discolored area. So I'm really feeling this bronzer Hard Candy. I'm going to go in with this Morphe sponge and kind of clean up that bronzer. I got a little crazy with it. A little too much coffee this morning. Okay, got this really cute new Essence Pure Nude Sunlight palette. Again, haven't been in the highlight game for a while, but I love you guys, and I want to show you guys new products because you guys are like my makeup soul sisters. So, boom! Essence's Pure Nude Sunlight Palette. It's the number 10 Sunlight Reload one. I think they have one darker too. This one looked more up my alley because I really like peachier pink tones for summertime. They are only $10. Like, what? And if you guys have ever used Essence's like little individual highlighter, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You guys know the drill. My Morphe 531 brush, and I'm just going to dig into these two. Let's see what this gives me. This is so pretty. You guys, it's not chunky at all. If you guys are looking for a super affordable, amazing highlighter palette, highly recommend Essence. You guys, they are just phenomenal highlight makers. Let's just leave it at that. I have a lot of Essence. Essence like really dropped gems, huh? So I'm going in with Essence's blush lighter. It's a gradient powder blush. This is an 01 Nude Twilight. I'm using my Japanesque 721 brush, and I'm going to dig into this. It's a pretty color. It looks beautiful. Yeah, no. I'm going to have to pass on this one. Not today, sister. Not today. I'm not going to say that this product is horrible because it's not. It's just not what I want for today. My skin's not in the best place, and I have a lot of texture going on in this area, and I feel like the highlighter part of this is emphasizing that texture, and I'm going to have to go with a hard pass on this. I like a more matte or a satiny blush. I don't want something that glows. I already have highlighter on, so I feel like I look like a disco ball. I'm really excited for today's palette, you guys. I picked this up at Walmart. This is NYX's Ultimate Utopia palette. It's absolutely gorgeous. Can we just say that? It's a palette that has like some very beautiful like cool tone colors. I'm a huge fan of green eyeshadow, so I was excited to see that there was like a different selection of greens in here. They're more of like that sage cool tone green. I did notice right here on the back that there are some that have stars next to the numbers. There are no names, there's only numbers. And it says, when you peel it up, it says pressed pigment cannot be used on or around the eye. But why would y'all put that in the eyeshadow palette? Okay, so I just kind of dragged you guys in a little bit closer so you guys can get a better look at what I'm doing on my eye. I'm going to use my Urban Studio crease brush, and I'm going to go into that sage green-like shadow. I'm going to kind of stamp it through my crease. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time that I used an NYX eyeshadow or a palette of theirs. So I'm really excited to try this. So far, I'm really happy with that color. There's not a lot of times where you can find like this cool tone green and it actually shows up. I'm going to take my Morphe 507 brush and I'm just going to dip into that and then try to kind of diffuse the edges of it. I'm going to take this Morphe crease brush. It's more of a detailed crease brush, and I'm going to pick up that peachier shade, and I'm going to work this right on the edges to try to hopefully diffuse this a little bit. So I'm picking up this blue color right here with my Kylie Cosmetics blending brush. You guys know that I never wear a blue eyeshadow look like this, so I'm really excited. I'm feeling it today. Wow, that is so pretty. I'm using my Morphe 506 crease brush, and I'm just going to work some more detail work into that outer corner. I'm taking the J4 brush from the J Kissa X E.l.f. collab, and I'm going to dig into this purpley shade right here. I want to work this color right here on the outer corner. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's more of a shimmer shade with this sage green undertone to it. I'm going to use my Maybelline setting spray to wet that down. And then what I want to do is I'm going to cut the crease and I'm going to go right over that shimmer shade. The reason I did that is because I want a shade there to be able for it to flow into that blue purple shade. Okay, now that I went ahead and I cut the crease, I'm picking up that shimmer shade with my Morphe 124 brush, and I'm going to lay it back over where it was, but I want to make sure that it blends. This shade is so pretty. There is quite a bit of fallout, but that's okay because the shadows themselves are really pigmented. I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer brush and I want to dig into this shade right here. It's so pretty. I'm not going to bore you guys and make you guys watch me do this eye. Once I'm finished with that, we will get into the rest of the tutorial. Okay, I forgot that I also got a new liquid ink eyeliner waterproof from Essence. I'm really excited to try this. You guys already know I have super watery eyes and that eyeliner doesn't stick on your girl unless it's incredibly hardcore waterproof. That seems really nice. Okay, you guys, I went ahead and I finished up my eyes. I used a pair of Kiss lashes, their Lash Couture line in the style Lacy. And then I went ahead and I just put a black eyeliner, smudged it with some of that outer purpley color, as well as that matte dark blue shade I used up on the lid as well. And then I just kind of used that terracotta red shade that came in the palette, this shade right here, and I just kind of diffused everything, popped on some bottom mascara, and that's where we are. One thing I do want to mention about these shadows is there is a ton of fallout. Again, it doesn't bother me personally because I like the quality of the eyeshadows on my eye, the pigmentation, it's there. So the actual fallout doesn't bother me, but if it's a deal breaker for you, then it's something that you should definitely be aware of. I picked up Makeup Revolution's brow soap, and you guys, I am so excited to try this. I've been wanting to try some product that creates a fluffy brow. I do use my Urban Decay Brow Endowed, the primer side. The only thing is it creates more of like a white cast across my eyebrow hairs. So I was reading. Oh my god. I just went to go get the actual brush out that it comes with, and the actual product came out. Like, do you guys see this? Holy crap. Okay, so be aware of that. The instructions say to wet the applicator, so I'm just going to use some setting spray. Do you guys see that? It actually freaking works. If you guys have been around on the channel for a hot minute, you guys know I absolutely hate doing my eyebrows, and I've always wanted to try like this model fluffy brow look, and I cannot believe that this literally glued my eyebrow hairs down, because any other product I've tried in the past either leaves like a white cast or it just does something like super weird to my eyebrows, and it definitely doesn't hold my eyebrows in place, actually, like the eyebrow hairs, because my hairs are like, I don't know how to explain it, like they're thin and they don't like to move, like they are where they are. So the fact that this is holding my eyebrow hairs in place just is blowing my freaking mind. I think it's only right that I go in with these brand new hard candy brow flicks. So they are brow ink detailer pens, and I got mine, what shades? I got dark and I got medium. So I haven't swatched these or played with these yet. Oh, dark is like damn near black, and I'm gonna hope that brown isn't red. Okay, so the brown one, which is this one, definitely seems more my speed. I'm taking my CoverGirl Ultra Fine Pencil. Oh, there we go. feel a lot more secure now. My arch kind of disappeared. I am a lip liner fanatic, and I got these Milani Understatement lip liner. This is in the shade 170 Saucy Toffee. I am really stoked. Usually I don't like twist steps, but I love Milani, so this is the most perfect shade of brown. This is CoverGirl's Outlast Ultimate Matte Lip Color in Love You Mocha. It smells really good. The last item I'm going to try is Maybelline's Lip Lifter Lip Gloss with Hyaluronic Acid. This is in the shade Moon, and I love how big the applicator is. Okay, guys, I went ahead and I removed that gloss. I just wasn't really feeling that lip combo, so I used exact same lip liner, exact same lipstick from CoverGirl. I just threw a little bit of concealer in the center of my lip. That's going to wrap up today's video, my beautiful glam fam. I hope that you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. And as always, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.